close. Now we're live, though.
Shelly missed it. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of C&C Bros. We got a lot on our plate tonight. A lot of news, actually. And anime. We're talking about anime again, guys.
Oh, my God.
That's like such a rare occasion.
I left my bottle open. Jesus.
It's already fucking up. We're losing everyone.
Sorry.
It's demonetized. They're leaving. We're losing subscribers.
Dude, that's some real shit, though.
We gotta get back the old ones first, Brian.
I know.
Hey, if you're listening in over from the channel we used to do this on, which was my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. We waiting on y'all over here.
Do it.
Do it.
So let's talk about vacation, because that's what we were just chatting up. When are y'all gonna take a vacation? Because Shelly's gonna take his in November.
No. I'm gonna put in for vacation and then work that week of vacation, so get my regular pay plus what they're gonna owe me for that vacation week.
Rip.
McDonald's doesn't like him, but he likes McDonald's.
It's a vacation. What are those?
Oh yeah, you can't put in for PTO yet, can you, George? You just started your new job.
Nope, I cannot. I guess on the subject of vacation, whatever that is, I do get somewhat of a vacation, not from my job, but from my side gig. Because we're approaching the holiday season, and with Smash Ultimate coming out in like early December, trying to pretty much just take a vacation from TOing until January, where we can start fresh. But we'll see how that goes.
I will take a vacation when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
Of course you will.
I've got 3 days of PTO set aside for that.
Look at you.
I need to actually apply for that time off now, because we are losing people at my job, and it is about to get a hell of a lot worse. And I need to go ahead and have that on file so that they can't say no.
Yeah.
I know the feeling, buddy. Shit, we had people from the office come to our McDonald's to figure out why our turnover rate is so high. It's like ridiculous how high the turnover rate is.
We're losing my boss at work. So she's going to a different department, and because she's leaving, another department is growing in size, and they decided, well, we're losing her. We might as well move one of our other staff over to that department. And so what that means is that with this other staff leaving, my coworker is the one who's on the team with me for aftercare. She's getting moved to her old position. So I'm back down to 2 people when I should have 3. And I've legitimately had 3 people on this line, I think, for a month total. And I've been working it for about 5 months now.
Bruh, I tried to follow you. I think I got what you were saying.
Basically, I can't keep 3 people on this line that I'm at.
Rip.
And it keeps getting...
That's not a good thing.
So you also have a thing with turnover rates.
Yeah, but it's more people getting transferred to other positions.
Oh, okay.
And then we've got a guy that's in the hospital, and we can't fill his position. So whenever I get a new person on my line, I have to cross-train them for like 3 other different positions and responsibilities. So I pray to God that they are internally referred to this position and not hired from outside.
That sounds like what Nick is going through at our job.
Yeah.
Something similar. Shouts to Nick if you're watching, listening, whatever.
Peace. So, anyway, that being said, when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I'll have 3 days and then a weekend to myself. So 5 total days to just play the game.
Look at that.
It'll be nice.
Wait, you put in for those days?
I'm going to. As soon as I have 3 total PTO, because I think I'm almost at 3 now. Yeah, that's like, 21 hours at my job. It'll be fine. But I need to go ahead and get rid of it.
So you get those days off, and they pay you for 21 hours?
Well, I mean, I work 7.5 hours every day, so once I get 21 hours and a little bit over, like it basically counts for 3 whole days, so I could just get paid for that. And then the vacation, I don't think there's any holidays around then, so that means that I won't lose money either.
Turn up.
We have to come in before and after a holiday or a paid holiday to get paid for that holiday. So,
Oh,
yeah.
With our vacation, they pay you for what you would usually work that week. So I'm always scheduled for 40 hours, so I'd get 40 hours.
no matter what.
Yeah. So on this subject, let's talk about Rockstar Studios and Red Dead 2
And ungodly work hours.
and not paid overtime.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So these people, if you don't already know, it's been blowing up on Twitter and the internet basically, and in the gaming community. Rockstar Studios was in a recent interview where they bragged. I'll say bragged. They did kind of brag about it. They're like, our studio, like our employees work themselves to the bone, and they're working like 100 hours plus to make it crunch, so that we could put this game out. Which, okay, that's not cool because I mean, God, what do we work? 40-hour jobs, like that's what full time is normally, and then you're doubling that plus some. So these people are either not going home or they're working at home, or like it doesn't matter. It's kind of disturbing to see like them being worked so hard. But I mean, what are your thoughts on this? Because I do have a few opinions. Not all of them are popular, but most of them they fit in with the narrative that's been put out there so far. Yeah.
Well, you go first, so I don't end up saying what you say and losing the favor of anyone listening.
Oh, I'll totally go with that.
Okay. Okay.
How I look at it.
So, go ahead.
Studios. What was the last game they made?
Well, before I go off at the mouth to say GTA 5, which probably actually is the answer, I'm gonna look just to be that guy.
It's GTA 5.
But okay, I don't know what folks be doing on the low.
How many years ago was that?
Hold on, I got you.
I would say Rockstar Games.
Huh?
I said I've been saying Rockstar Studios. It's Rockstar Games.
Potato. Did they? Okay, never mind. Did they really not list it? What? Oh, they have it collectively listed as a series. That's stupid. 2013.
Okay, 2013 is 2018, going on 2019. For that 5 years.
Yeah, going on. Well, it'll be 5 years as of. It'll be it was already 5 years because September 17th.
So for an entire console generation, you didn't release a game.
They re-released LA Noire.
Yeah,
and 15 times.
Too much effort.
15 times.
I mean, it's on everything.
Yeah, it is on
it's
everything.
Like Undertale at this point.
So I mean, you got paid a lot for a GTA 5. You'll be fine. The way I see it. You want to make your game good. You're going to put in the extra hours. Don't complain about it.
Even with the unpaid overtime?
I feel like they got some bonus with the GTA 5. Although they could give them extra.
Is that how that works? I don't know if
I feel like you're not paid on commission when you're making a game.
Yeah, no. Now, if that were the case, or like if you got residuals for a game's continued success, that'd be hella. I do not think that is the case.
But I'm sure they have a lot of people who just like freelanced and came in.
People who did it pro bono.
Not pro bono. I mean, like they just hired them for a contract, and then
okay.
let them go.
I mean, for certain parts, maybe, but like the core team is the one that's probably getting the most of those hours.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't. Who's not getting paid? Is it the core team or is it the other? Which one is?
I don't know the specifics of it, but I would imagine
if they're talking about Rockstar not paying them, then I would have to imagine that it's like
the core team.
Because
if you're hiring other people out, like I think unions would be involved at that point if there are unions for that kind of stuff.
At that point, whoever they hire or contract through, if they do it through anybody, would be the one in charge. Because that's what I got going on right now at my job. I'm hired through someone else, so like they pay me rather than the company I work for.
Also, it's 2018. Speak up about something and don't like. You'll get it.
It'd be hard to, man. I could understand them not wanting to do so on account of like job security or something like that if they're a part of the core team.
And that's what I wanted to bring up in my point is that, you know, I understand that like if you're a part of like your dream job, but this is like a passion project for you and less of a job, like you're gonna want to put in like the extra hours. And I think that I'm all for that. Like, and I also, people will say like crunch is bad, like nobody should feel like they have to crunch. Like crunch is bad to an extent, and especially when it's like glorified, or I say put upon employees. I think that like when you force employees to crunch, that's pretty bad in and of itself. But I think that sometimes you just have to crunch and it is necessary. And there's a point, like, if you're not producing results, like, you have to put in the extra work to get it done. Like, I think that that's something that everybody should have to deal with. Not should have to deal with, but does deal with at some point in their professional life. Even in school, like, God, like, how many times did we procrastinate and, like, do everything at once, like, when we just didn't have the time to, or, like, we just, you know, didn't want to. I mean...
Admittedly... Okay, I was going to say excuse me. I was going to say admittedly that is by choice, and the consequences do tend to vary depending on what we procrastinated on. Like, let's be for real. We've procrastinated on some important things before in the past.
Like our podcast.
If it were really something as dire, like these people get paid for this. If it were something like that, I was going to say I don't see myself procrastinating on something like that, but I have kind of bit the bullet on a few commissions here and there. But again, that's commission and not like salary.
And another thing I want to bring up too, though, is like just to play devil's advocate, or on the opposite of that, like in support of the narrative that's going around. Like, I agree that, you know, companies who say, hey, if there's like extra incentive, or at least like the idea of like subtly hanging people's job security over their heads, like if they, and making it a standard for our company-wide standard to do crunch and to, you know, work heavy overtime, then I think that that's playing dirty, because, you know, you're abusing the passion that people put into this. And if they don't have that kind of passion, like that, because not everybody can like burn as fiercely for something like as other people can. Like, I know I don't care as much about some things, but, you know, the things that I do care about, like some people don't give a fuck about, like Kingdom Hearts, for example. I would do a lot of things above and beyond.
Yeah, you would.
To do some stuff, or to at least be involved with stuff like that if I had the chance. But, you know, it's just not feasible sometimes. So I think that I think that the idea that like all crunch is bad is pretty inherently flawed, because I think that crunch isn't something that's going to go away. And I think at some point, like, if there's a lot of bugs in a game, or if you have to like optimize something, like you just got to crunch. Like, take Final Fantasy 15 for an example. I'm sure that they worked shit hours on that game because it wasn't ready. And we know it wasn't ready.
I'm gonna hop up in a sec. Go ahead.
But I mean, you just got to do it, and it's at some point like you run out of like at times for it to be appropriate for a delay. And I think they could have delayed the game. Oh, certainly. They don't like to do that because I mean, at that point, it would have hurt their fan base. I think because people were already like, well, "Where's Red Dead? Where's Red Dead?" And Rockstar always makes like a big point to say, "We're not going to show anything until it's ready to be put out there." They have a habit of like showing games or gameplay of a game and then like it being out like in the next few months. So that's their fault. I feel like. If they need to delay a game, they need to delay a game, but they don't need to like always stick to the same marketing strategy to like build up immediate hype for a game and then have it out there to like support the hype. That's my take on it.
Yeah. My bad. I was typing and doing the thing at the same time. Nah, definitely. I can say speaking from experience because crunch is going to be something that's anticipated, especially in the world of art and design, and even like I guess trying to TL tournaments, albeit like I don't do so in a realm that gets me paid for it like my art does. There will be moments where something like definitely undoubtedly will have to be done either a lot in a short amount of time or using like any kind of remaining hours you have left. I do believe such a situation shouldn't be used as not necessarily an incentive, but it shouldn't be used as a whip to crack over the heads of workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this needs to be done. Yeah, there's a lot of it that's probably going to have to be done in a short time in order for us to make a deadline. Lord knows I'm one of the worst at making deadlines. But I don't know. To me, and I hate viewing things like this, but to me it seems like one of those case-by-case, individual-by-individual kind of things. Rockstar's response to this kind of blowback was like, the company would never expect or force an employee to like do more than they needed to, and if anybody was staying late, it was due to their passion and that they like chose to do it. And for particular individuals, I'm behind that, but I wouldn't want it to be a situation to where like people decided to stay or someone felt like they probably had to stay, and that immediately just planted the seed of the idea that, oh, Rockstar is like cracking the whip on everybody, putting them in the overdrive kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do think if it's up to you to want to work that overtime and you're approved for that overtime, do
Hell
it.
Yeah.
Especially when you know that something needs to be done.
As long as you have good work ethic and can do what you say you want to do, like, then absolutely.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Where do they, because I'm also like reading the statement. They've been working like 100-hour weeks several times in 2018. And then staff members stated that the duration had only been the case for like 3 weeks throughout the entire game's development.
So the 100-hour days thing was only 3 weeks total?
100-hour weeks.
Oh.
Yeah. Head writer for Red Dead Redemption 2 stated they had been working 100-hour weeks several times in 2018. And yeah, sources interpreted the statement as crunch time for the entire development of the staff, comparable to accusations made by the wives of Rockstar San Diego employees in regards to the first Red Dead Redemption. So it's also like, yeah, they've done this before. I don't know. It's weird because it's like, you know, if they want to do it, and I mean if the workers, not if the company wants to do it, because if the company wants to do it and the workers don't, then obviously that's a point of contention. If the workers want to do it, then like, who's stopping them? If the workers want to do it and can do it, definitely who's stopping them? Now, if they think they can take it on and they get tired out halfway through, you know, somebody's got to step in and be like, go home and go to sleep, dog. But I don't know. I don't. I don't think them working 100-hour weeks is bad so much as them working 100-hour weeks maybe against their will, out of fear of job security, or being unpaid for the overtime. Like, is there word on like whether or not they're getting paid for that or not?
I don't know. It's I don't know.
Because I don't even, and you know, correct me if I'm wrong here or in the chat or in the comments reading this in post, but I don't think Rockstar even has a history of like a bad work environment. So if anything, you know, working overtime, provided it's paid, because nobody wants to do extra for nothing.
Yeah.
Working overtime would only be a problem of, hey, I'm at work longer, so I'm more tired. It's not like you're working overtime in like god awful conditions. You know, you don't work for Quantic Dream under David Cage. You know, it's Rockstar Games. But I don't know what their work environment is like.
I feel like if it's the core team, I would feel like there's a lot of synergy within the team, because think about like how big the game is, because wasn't it like leaked today that it's like I think 90 gigs total on PSN, and then 2 discs in like physical copies.
Jesus, actually, I saw that. I saw that today, based off of the Japanese version, that it was going to be 2 discs.
Yeah, and I didn't know if that had been confirmed or if that was just a Japanese thing or like what, but
I don't remember who tweeted it out or retweeted it, but if Nebel under Nebelian, or however it's pronounced, if they retweeted it, then like, yeah, nah, that's legit.
Because like I haven't heard of a 2-disc game since PlayStation.
Yeah.
No, you haven't heard of a 2-disc game since Xbox 360.
Yeah, I take that back. Yeah, Lightning, not Lightning. Final Fantasy 13 was 4 discs.
3.6 did not have the they did not use the Blu-ray because that's yeah.
But yeah, I just, if it's that big, and if you know your game's going to be huge, and if you're shooting for the stars, like, you should really give it a lot of time. Like, you should like go in like knowing that it's going to take an extra amount of time. And it looks like the attention to detail that they put in this game is obscene. From like, I think I read today from Alana Pierce, like, she tweeted out that there was something about like she really liked how the parts of the saddle when you're riding like are all individually rendered so that they're moving independently of each other.
Hey, what's up, fam? Long time no see. I miss you.
Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I know.
She followed me on Tumblr for like a short time. She might have thought I was somebody else though.
That's fine. Weren't you named like Strawberry Death or whatever? Like some Bleach name?
No, the Tumblr itself is Shinjuku Death Parade, but like the blog title is the Deathberry Milkshake.
I gotcha.
And Deathberry coming from Bleach. Follow me on Tumblr, Shinjuku Death Parade. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
well, and the thing is that it's shitty that they're putting people through this, like, and like by twisting their arms and holding something like this over them. And that shouldn't be a practice for any like game studio. But like, I think a lot of people don't understand. Like, sometimes you just gotta get something done. Like in any job, and I think that sacrificing too much isn't appropriate, but there is a certain amount of like self-sacrifice to meet any kind of deadline, or else it would never get done. You know what I mean?
Crunch time is like the lunch rush of art production.
Exactly. Now, I mean, like, to avoid it as much as you can, like, you should just give delays, and I feel like that's appropriate. But, you know, like I said, Rockstar just has that habit of not revealing too much about games, and then
we gotta do it.
Yeah, like, and then they
Balls
want to
to
one up
the
everybody.
wall.
Balls on the horses.
Shrink when it's cold outside. Yep.
Yep.
When you turn off the mini map, NPCs nonchalantly give you directions to the place you need to go. I thought that was really cool.
That is pretty neat. Where's Shelly?
What about?
He sleep. Shelly said, "Red Dead." I sleep.
I mean, I'm not really planning on doing it.
Now, Red Skull.
I mean, that's fair. Neither am I.
Now, whenever the Pro drops in price, it just so happened if they had a bundle and they didn't have that Spider-Man bundle, again, I guess I would have to get some Pro bundle.
I wish they would have fucking brought over that Pro bundle from Japan for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Boy, you thought.
Yeah, I did, actually. Everybody wanted it, and they're like, nope, no thank you.
Does Japan have like a special edition one, or is it just a bundle with like the standard Pro in the game?
PS4 Pro.
Okay, so what's going to happen is in the US, you're going to get a standard Pro with a code for KH3.
That's why I haven't bought this game yet. I'm honestly waiting for a bundle to happen so that I can like work my ass off for like 3 weeks and do like some side jobs so that I can afford it.
Bruh, import it.
Fuck no.
I said that.
Why not?
Why would I do that?
Because you want it?
You said you would. You said you would go above and beyond for Kingdom Hearts.
Above and Beyond has a price limit.
Oh, so you do some self-sacrifice.
I'm talking about my time and energy, dude. I'm not talking about my paycheck.
Time and energy.
Time and energy is how you get that paycheck. It's practically transitive.
Not when you get boy. Let me tell you something.
You just call me boy?
Yeah, let me tell you about your boy. That's what I was trying to say, not you.
Okay. I was going to say.
But so
have to get rough.
Nah, but I have $43 at the end of every paycheck that goes to me.
Oh,
and then whenever bonus money I get like comes from either 3-week pay periods.
Okay. Yeah, you ride the bus.
Side job. So yeah, I don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, you on the bus. I'm right there with you, dog. I get a check. It goes to either rent or the whip.
Right now, I'm starving myself so that I can like put some of my extra grocery money away.
Sometimes to go to the lady.
Yeah, but that's how that is. What else are we talking about? Damn.
We're talking about
I got so into this topic.
Yeah, you did. We were on Red Dead, so the TLDR for this topic, boys and girls, was that a knock on my door?
Knock on the door.
That's how all the movies start.
Open the door.
I'm gonna knock on your door.
Okay, it wasn't a knockdown, or it might have been one of the cats.
Let's talk about
the TLDR. Crunch time.
Can we talk
man. Only if you want it.
Can we talk about how apparently Pokemon's not for girls anymore?
Want it.
Not for what?
At McDonald's, we have boys and girls toys. The girls are getting Hello Kitty, Pokemon. We give the girls Pokemon toys. They're like, this is a boy toy. I'm like, wait, what? Back in my day, Pokemon was for boys and girls.
It was a kid's toy.
Also, I'm pretty positive Latias is a girl.
It is.
So take this girl toy.
It's canon. It's a furry. Ash is a furry.
Here we go.
Rant's over.
I want to talk about The World Ends With You real quick.
Okay.
Okay. George, you got anything you want to say? That isn't horribly static.
Yeah,
Okay, go.
that doesn't sound like Cyborg.
So,
Oh, or Cyrax. Cyrax was better.
Something fucking happened to George's mic. It always happens to George's mic.
it's not my mic. I told you something in my house is eating the bandwidth.
It's a monster. It's the
No.
Wi-Fi goblin.
Nah, I'm being passive aggressive.
It's the Wi-Fi goblin.
I am being hella passive aggressive. Continue.
So let's talk about The World Ends With You. How far are you in it, George?
We're turning the lights on in the concert hall.
That's where I was for like 3 days. I just got to the next cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And I met Joshua, and then I put it down because I had been playing for like 3 hours. How do you like it? Because I have never played the DS version or the mobile version.
I rather much would have played the DS version as far as control scheme is involved. You say you haven't played the mobile version. Have you been playing in handheld mode?
Yes.
That is the mobile version.
Okay.
Yeah. Playing in TV or tabletop mode is very akin to the DS version.
Does it do the green swap off thing with the dual screens?
On the DS, it does the swap off with the dual screens. However, playing on the Switch, TV or tabletop, does not do that. It's akin in the sense that by pointing the Joy-Con at the TV, you kind of you motion around it as if you were using like the DS stylus, and instead of a swap off, it trades that for co-op mode.
See, I played on the TV once, and that was just to see how it played. And it was a little finicky at first, but like once my controller got like calibrated and wasn't like moving steadily to the left,
oh my
it
god!
was fine.
For the love of God, when it tells you to put it on a flat surface and leave it there,
do it.
Do that.
Because if you don't do it, your heartbeat will move the controller to the left.
I had that same issue, but I only had that issue using the. Which one was I using?
I was using the left one.
I only had that issue using the right. If I synced the left one at any point, it was fine. And that was just with my green ones. I haven't tried it with the pink ones.
I used the left one, which was a mistake because I'm right-handed.
Wow. I ended up using both because if you solo co-op mode, then at that point, which is my understanding.
Then what?
If you solo co-op mode, then at that point, you're pretty much playing the DS version because you're controlling both characters at once.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of fun. It's more than I'm willing to deal with sober, but it makes fights go by so much faster.
I really enjoy playing on handheld mode. I've not played with a co-op partner because that's too much for me to deal with, honestly, with my ADHD brain. So I can't process all that information and then effectively dodge, which is the problem that I was having when I was first started playing. I couldn't get the dodge mechanics down, and I still can't really because I'm not that good at it, but I'm doing better with it.
Yeah.
But I have a system in place to where I know what pins to use to keep me alive. But I do enjoy it. The story is interesting. I got spoiled in it. Or I spoiled myself because I was, curious about World Ends With You after I played Dream Drop. But I don't remember any of what I read except like a few important things about Joshua, and that's it.
I read the entirety of the plot 8 years ago and I forgot it. Or whenever the game had first come out. So I'm glad I forgot it all. Now I can just Do the thing.
And I'm glad I don't remember a lot because I'm actually really enjoying this. But I can tell where there's some things that need improving. Mostly the motion controls, because that's what everybody talks about, is like the motion controls are pretty bad. Yeah, you definitely want to play with a friend, I feel like, if you wanted to play it docked.
Kate said, don't scare me like that. Yeah.
But, I mean, everybody go play this game. Like, it's worth it. It's really fun. It's hip.
Cult classic. Become a part of the cult. Minus the Kool-Aid.
All right. Let's talk about Titan's premiere.
If you love Dream Drop, you'll play this game. All right, go ahead, Shelly.
Talk to us about Titans.
It was a pretty good premiere.
The end.
The end.
No details. No.
I actually like Starfire's character the most.
Go ahead. Why is that?
Mainly just because of the actress's portrayal of Starfire at the time, and she woke up with amnesia and shit.
Oh, sure don't remember none. Nothing.
So well, no spoilers.
Okay.
Well, I guess technically, if you wouldn't piece that together, it'd be kind of stupid. I mean, because everything would lead to it. But
okay.
You know, you just have to watch it in order for me to discuss it with you.
Okay. I was going to say, you having trouble describing?
Well, I mean, without spoiling the audience, like, do you think this is going to go far, or is it going to be like a one season kind of thing?
It could definitely go far because, well, so far there's no actual central villain.
Okay.
Although
so
you could see that the villain could possibly be Trigon, just because well, a guy kidnaps Raven at the end of the episode trying to prevent Trigon's resurrection, because essentially just for him to be brought to that world. So I could see it going down that path, but otherwise I wouldn't be able to tell you who the central villain is.
Okay.
But we wouldn't even know that. Raven has weird powers. I just know that just because of Raven.
I mean, I understand. Oof. So would you recommend it to people?
Yeah, I'd recommend it if you want to give it a chance. The action was good, and I'm looking forward
to
how Dick develops, because he and Raven are going to be spending a lot of time together. Because he has this thing for helping out orphans.
Because he's one?
Yeah, just because he's been in that spot before. Also, we're going to go to Wayne Manor, which is going to be great.
That is going to be great. Interesting.
Oh, the whole fuck Batman thing. It was kind of okay. He says it after he beats up everybody. They're like, "Where's Batman?" He kicks their ass, and then
what about it?
Done everything to him. He's fuck Batman. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's technically kind of different. Trying to break himself away from Batman.
At what has happened at this point that makes him upset with him?
We don't know. All we know is that he just didn't agree with his methods because he said he was becoming too much like him.
Oh, okay.
So is this an opportunity for maybe was it Red Skull?
What?
Plot line?
Oh, Red Hood?
Red Hood, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
couldn't
could
think of
definitely
it.
get Red Hood because Jason Todd's in.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jason Todd's in the. We've seen clips of Jason Todd. He's not dead
Oh,
yet.
where? Oh.
All right.
He'll probably, well, because he's supposed to become Nightwing. I don't know. That might happen at the end of the season. I don't know. It depends.
Yeah.
They could keep Jason around for like 2 seasons. You don't have to rush through it.
Are you excited for Aquaman still?
Oh, very much so. Yes, very much so. That extended trailer got me even more hyped. Everybody's like, but they're showing us too much. I was like, okay, they showed us like 30 seconds of a scene and then 30 seconds of another scene.
And then it is a sizzle reel for the rest of the time.
Sizzle reel for the rest of it. Like, what the hell are you talking? Yeah, like they showed you an entire movie.
People were saying the same thing about Kingdom Hearts 3.
This 2-hour plus movie with 30 seconds of scene and then another 30 seconds of scene plus sizzle reel.
Scenes that don't really have any hefty impact to the story.
What? Those are my favorite.
But they just give you characterization for both of them.
Yeah.
One was just literally a cool shot to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you watched the trailer?
Yeah, I watched it. You told me to. I watched this one. I didn't watch the last one.
Oh, so you actually watched this?
This one's better than the last one. Wait, what did you say, George?
I was talking about Brian. I was like, oh, you actually watched this one.
I know, right? I'm proud of him. Now, did you watch the Fantastic Beasts trailer?
No, I didn't watch the Fantastic. I don't want to watch that movie. Damn it! Leave me alone. Let me be grumpy in peace about Harry Potter.
Can't you just watch it and go, back in my day, we didn't have all this Fantastic Beasts. We only had Harry Potter.
No, we did have Fantastic Beasts, but it was a book that was literally a compendium of Fantastic Beasts.
But we had the actual compendium.
Like, I have that shit in my closet on my bookshelf still. Like, I can pull it out and read from you a passage.
It is literally canon. The script is being written by J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because she makes everything canon.
But
does she?
You know what Brian did watch?
Not YouTube last night.
Oh boy, last night is when you realize how dependent you are.
Nah. Oh yeah, that was something that happened last night, guys. You would have been hearing from us yesterday, which
yeah, we would have done the podcast last
YouTube went
night
out.
if YouTube hadn't have gone out and we couldn't have gone live. But you know, the best laid plans, they say. There's always a delay, whether it's man-made or not.
But no, what I was gonna say was part 5 of JoJo's.
Oh shit! Okay, so let's talk about anime.
Okay, before you start on the whole part 5 of JoJo's thing, I was looking for anime to watch, and I was like, do I want to try JoJo's again?
Go ahead, dude. That's easy to binge. Except part 3.
It's like what I meant to do. And then I watched this other anime on Funimation that was new this season. I thought it was gonna be all right. It turned out kind of bad.
What was it?
SS Gunman, Giaman, something. It was like it was like a mecha.
Oh, okay.
I
You miss
I
Iron
thought,
Blood.
I thought it was gonna be
Oh,
like
Guy Man,
it went in a completely different direction than I didn't think it was gonna go.
I know. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know it. I know of it. I passively read about it when I was reading through TV tropes at work.
Yeah, I didn't know. It was too much like Power Rangers, but not enough like Power Rangers. Too much like
Okay, no,
but not enough like Godzilla.
that wasn't from tropes. I saw a tweet comparing that to. I think it's based off of a live action tokusatsu that used to air. And what I saw on Twitter was comparisons between the live action and the anime.
I'll see if I can find it. Y'all go on with JoJo's. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, dude, like, yeah, just go ahead and give JoJo's a watch. If you don't like episodes that are happening, like, just
I liked the first season. I just stopped in the second because I was like, oh, well, they're just doing it again?
it doesn't stay that way. And yeah, just accept what JoJo's is and don't try and think too much into it.
Okay, a little bit of both. Got it. I'm gonna let the cat out my room real quick.
So let's talk about some anime that are airing this season. So what's everybody gonna try and watch? Because I can tell you exactly what I'm going to start watching.
Hold on, I'm going to my anime list. Jesus. Damn, I even went here to try and look for some shit. I didn't want to watch Tokyo Ghoul. I didn't want to be one of those
Don't
people.
watch the anime for Tokyo Ghoul. Just read it, dude. It was pretty good, actually. I love that series now. It's a shame that I started reading when it had like literally 6 chapters left.
Like nothing. Are you on my anime list?
No, not right now.
Get on my anime list. Just type in my anime list and go to Fall 18.
All right, fine.
Because you'll see what I'm talking about too. Oh, that's what it's called. SSSS Gridman. Seeing how it has a 6.78 out of, I guess, 10 stars. I thought maybe.
Oh, fuck, Fairy Tail's back. I forgot.
I saw that too. I was like, see, I was almost desperate for something to watch. I was like, shit, I almost watched Fairy Tail.
I might watch the Bunny Girl because I've heard that that's a lot like Snafu, that romance anime that I really like. I've heard that it's a mix of that and something else that I can't remember, and that's pretty good in my book.
Slice of life in like this season.
Yeah, I've noticed that. So what I'm gonna probably start watching is gonna be Goblin Slayer, Sword Art Online, just because this adaptation looks fucking good. We watched the first episode of Sword Art Online, me and Ryan. We also watched the first episode of Goblin Slayer, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, chill the fuck out. But we like how it looks. I just have no idea what's going on in that series.
And Sword Art Online.
Yeah, because it feels better than the first two, and it looks better for sure. I just need to see where they're going to go with it, because there was a lot of things that were cool about it, but there was a lot of things that were really fucking boring.
I mean, never had a problem with how Sword Art Online looked.
I didn't like how it looked in some parts in the last season. I'll be honest. But let's see.
The cat is out of my room. What's good?
We're on my anime, looking at anime.
So yeah,
I found the name. It was SSSS.Gridman.
Yes, Gridman. I don't know why I said guy, man.
I was like, ooh, Studio Trigger. I didn't like the animation either. So much. Oh my god, CGI was so weird.
Yeah. Old Kamui's getting a second season this season? Oh, okay. I didn't watch the first one.
I was like, I just can't catch this.
Yeah, man. JoJo's going off right now.
Yeah, I haven't watched the second episode of it, but I heard that it was really well done.
Boy. Oh yeah.
I know that opening's fire, and the ending makes me really horny.
That ending, bruh. Araki came through with the Jodeci.
I laughed my ass off.
The Jodeci.
Because I was on Twitter, and I read Yonko Productions. If you don't know who Yonko Productions is, go to follow him on Twitter, by the way. But he tweeted out what the ending was, and I watched the video. I was like, "There's no fucking way. This has to be just a joke." And then it came out like a week later, and I was like, "Well, shit! They just don't care." This is the most JoJo thing I've ever heard of.
Now I'm not gonna lie. Kind of sad it wasn't Gangsta's Paradise.
Everybody is,
but this is fine.
This is justified. Like it is so JoJo.
Somebody still took the ending and put Gangsta's Paradise to it though.
I think I tweeted something where they like put the Boondocks opening over it.
The Boondocks OP
for the opening. Not that you'd want to, because that opening this season's really good.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys remember when we were all excited for a new Zoids anime?
Yeah, and I haven't seen it.
Oh no, that turned out to be a mobile game.
Oh, was it a mobile game?
Yep.
Oh my god, what?
But it's on the it's on the continuing list for Mayonnaise.
Yeah,
word?
It's a mobile game.
Yeah, it's got 5.75 out of 10 stars.
So are we gonna get an anime for the mobile game, or is it just cutscenes from the mobile game? Because
I'm pretty sure it's kids in it, isn't it?
Is Ace Attorney getting another anime this season?
Yeah, it is.
Ace Attorney has like 6 games. Like, what?
I thought that first one didn't do good, and that just didn't make anymore.
Bruh.
Not the game, I'm talking about the anime.
No, I know. Bruh, it's a Capcom license, and A1 Pictures is doing it. They gonna milk it for every dollar.
Guys, I thought we totally watched this trailer for Zoids. Yeah, it's called Zoids Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got excited about it. We talked about it in an earlier episode. But I didn't see anything else on it. And then when I hit up DeMarco about it, because me and him were really excited about it, we found out that like Zoid's got a mobile game, and so maybe like
how dare you?
Oh, it's for a mobile game
in this trailer. How dare you show a Liger Zero in this trailer?
Liger Zero is a staple. It's like how you gonna see Pikachu in every Pokemon trailer.
God, this
Liger Zero is big white metallic Pikachu.
It looks like they combined Pokemon Sun and Moon with Zoids.
Well, so Galio was just the Liger Zero to begin with. Like, I ain't finna split no hairs on that.
They just wanted an excuse to make everything fucking CG.
Was Zoids not already?
No, they were hand-drawn. At least somewhere.
I don't believe you. Did anybody watch Goblin Slayer?
Nope. Was not interested to begin with before the happening.
Ryan told me, because we watched it together, he told me that it was Berserk-ish, but he failed to tell me exactly
how Berserk-ish it was.
Well, he failed to tell me in what way it was Berserk-ish, and I was like, all right, cool, I'll do it, because he seems like he's excited to watch this, and he's looking at me the whole time, and I, thinking back on it, I should have known there was a warning there.
He tells you, well, Crunchyroll didn't add the warning until after the fact, once all that blowback happened.
Yeah, well, I didn't watch it with him after the warning came up. Like, this is like when it came out.
Oh. He tells you it's like Berserk, and it's like, oh yeah, so we got Guts, and it's like, oh nah, man, we got Griffith.
Yeah. We got Femto.
Yeah, we got Femto.
But I was watching, I was like, all right, I have an idea of what's about to happen here. Like, everybody's gonna die. Cool, cool, cool. And then it just went to hell and back, and he's like, oh my god, they're doing everything that was in the first chapter. I was like, what was in the first chapter? Because he told me, he said once it gets going, like, no spoilers or anything, but like once like main characters start coming in, like the deaths and the gruesomeness like kind of calm down. I was like, oh, so like Berserk.
It
like,
opens up letting you know the ride you're in for, and then it's like
it calms the fuck down.
It's like, okay, that's the kind of world we live in, but let's focus on these people.
Exactly. And
the Goblin Slayer.
I watched this man come in, and after seeing this gruesome scene of just like this party like get ripped to shreds, literally, and I was just like, dude, why? Why? And it's like I wasn't prepared for this mentally. I was prepared for Berserk because they told me what happened. Like, everyone knew what happened in Berserk when you wanted to watch it.
Girl, that's a booty hole.
So I watched this and not exactly knowing that this was going to happen, but I mean, did it ruin my experience? No, but I did have to not like watch something lighthearted afterwards. I watched SAO right after for 47 minutes.
Dang, you not only got something lighthearted, you got a good laugh, my boy.
Exactly.
Actually, I hear it's good this time around.
That's what people were saying, because I don't know anything about Alicization except like the ending of the episode, because I knew that like someone got like put under.
Okay.
But that was the extent of my knowledge.
Okay. Look.
Yeah.
Miles, who works at Crunchyroll, killed me. I'm saying killed me. I died from that tweet where Asuna's looking at her phone, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. There's something relaxing about looking at this, and it's like Kirito's like, it's like a heart monitor on her phone.
And it's like, hey, Chekhov made an app.
Hey, Chekhov made an app. And I'm like, ooh.
Damn.
God.
But
I can't wait for that gun to fire. Kirito is still gonna live just to spite me.
But it's like, I enjoy how it looks, and I enjoy the premise of this a lot more because there's a lot of mystery to it this time around. Mm-hmm. And mystique, as opposed to just like being spoon-fed stuff that's happening. But it still had the same old problem of like, once they got out of the game, like, and it was the real people, like
it was kind of uninteresting.
It just slowed down, and it was like, oh, shut up. Just get to the next point.
How many cafe scenes were there?
One very, I think a 14, 12-minute long one. Half of the episode was in a cafe. With exposition.
Dang, Reki back at it again with the cafes.
And it's like, I was like, okay, we need like an exposition dump because we're coming out of this situation where we literally had no idea what was happening, and then it ended.
And he's gonna dump it the only way he knows how.
In a cafe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a bad anime yet. It looks really interesting. It's really pretty. Like, the production quality on this is astounding.
That's because A1 Pictures got all that money from Darling and the Freaks.
It's because A1 Pictures and Sword Art Online got all those monies from those games that they keep selling.
Oh my god. It's because they got all the money from the people who spent the hot dollar on the ordinal scale Blu-rays just to see
the titty. Just to see a little bit of titty.
If that's not the biggest cash. Say what?
Have either one of y'all played any of the Sword Art Online games?
No.
I have been around for someone playing Rehollowed Fragment.
I'm glad that you followed up with that instead. I was about.
You thought I was going to say Lost Song?
No, I just thought you were about to say I played at least one, and I was like, oh.
No,
Okay.
I almost bought Lost Song, admittedly, but
I almost bought
decided
something.
against it.
What it look like? It look good? Look bad? What it look like?
It was okay. I had an old coworker describe a lot of it to me. Actually, describe a lot of not Rehollow Fragment, but a lot of Lost Song. Customization options, kind of like you get the option, but you don't get to do too much. It's
Hey,
not
looks like Octopath.
Yeah, I mean, it's not to the extent that you see in the game, which, to be fair, the game is like full-blown MMO. Combat is decent, but it's not like great. Like, imagine a boneless Tails game.
Oh, shit.
See,
Yeah.
you know what's sad? Those games could actually probably be really good.
What, Tails?
No.
No. Tails is already all right, depending on the
I was
game.
like, Tails is good.
Yeah, I was going to say. No, like, the SAO games could be good. They would almost be better off just, like, having Tri Crescendo pull that engine and be like, hey, here you go. Or just being an MMO.
SAO game, like, that'd be fine.
If they made SAO the game.
Well, I mean, if they just put, like, a lot of resources into it and then didn't half-ass it and make it, like, a 15-hour game, then I'm sure it would be fine.
That's the thing that kills me. This thing has, like, for as much as people don't like it, myself included, like, this thing has a lot of popularity and a lot of people, like, pouring money into this thing. It's kind of weird that the sales, like, that sales revenue that comes in as a result of, like, Hollow Fragment, Rehollow Fragment, Lost Song, Hollow Realization, it's a wonder how that money hasn't gone into, like, producing a better game.
Yeah, that's because it's going in the pocket.
Well, it's going into the anime, which is then going into the pocket. Because the light novels and the anime are probably the biggest money earners of the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then why take from the game then? If the anime is already balling. 1-800 Hoop Boolin
Tiny little bit.
is Kawahara.
All those games, they're not games to be like proud games. They're investments into the franchise so that they can like cash in on its popularity and then put back into the franchise.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know.
They're like Spider-Man 3, the movie.
Yeah.
And the game with the quick time events.
I'm just upset because, like, my issue with the SAO games was the same thing was my same issue with the anime for the longest time until Alicization. I don't know yet because I have to watch it. It's like you have the potential to be something better.
That's kind of how I'm feeling right now because I need to see more of it.
Why squander this?
Because the game world that we're exploring now looks really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And I like what they're doing with the plot and how much they're showing us and not showing us. So it has the potential to be really cool from my perspective.
While we're talking about this grand celebration of SAO returning to the stage, SAO Abridged has also continued with the newest episode dropping last week.
Oh.
Yep. He's still going. We have just gotten into ALO in the Abridged. Because Something Witty Entertainment took some time off after they like finished Aincrad, and then they made some appearances at some cons, and I think they even started a My Hero Academia bridge, and then was like, all right, let's go back to SAO. New season's out. Let's go.
Tokyo Ghoul's out.
And while you talk about that, I'm going to go pee.
Well, I don't know why I went to go pee, because we're not talking about Tokyo Ghoul.
We'll talk about it while I go pee. Or something to that effect.
Let's talk about Fairy Tail.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, y'all talking about Boruto? Hold on, don't talk about Boruto.
Fairy Tail.
Oh, Fairy Tail. Yeah, do that.
Fairy Tail's back, everybody. It's the final season. You should probably watch it. Or not. It's not like it's getting any more money.
Of course it will.
I mean, if you're a fan of Fairy Tail, like, just watch it. Just watch it.
There are lots of people who are fans of it.
There are lots of people who are fans of it.
They're like, "Hey, it's my favorite anime ever," and I go, "What?"
It's like, I mean, I won't lie. There's some hype moments in Fairy Tail. There are definitely some hype moments.
Oh yeah, there's totally some hype moments, and then they're brought down.
Yeah, it's like they're there and then they're immediately devalued. Like, if you want an anime that is purely junk food and fan service to the brim, watch Fairy Tail.
I'm gonna tell you what Fairy Tail is.
I am
Fairy
completely
Tail
relieved.
is Monday Night Raw today.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
What did I roll in on?
We're shitting on Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail is Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, that's exactly what
It
Fairy
is the anime equivalent of.
Well, dang.
Not Monday Night Raw from 10 years ago. Not Monday Night Raw from 15 years ago.
Monday Night Raw from last Tuesday.
Yes.
Monday
From
Night Raw
last
from last Tuesday.
From the past 5 years since they went 3 hours, that is most definitely what Fairy Tail is.
Jesus. Well, I'm glad I left it alone forever ago. I still hold Julia Loxer and Kana Clive near and dear to my heart. But other than that, yeah.
I read Fairy Tail to its end, and I am just as happy as I could be. Not
I'm so
reading
glad
it now.
I called that ending so long ago.
I stopped reading when Urza did the Kenpachi.
When she cut the meteor?
Yeah.
I pretty much stopped when Natsu took on, what were the fuck were their names? Rogue and Sting by himself after not being able to do it before.
Oh, yeah.
And then sent his help away. Like a jackass.
Jesus.
Shelly stopped watching after the end of the original anime.
Pretty much.
Okay. Shot in the dark question. Has anybody, like, tried to read Eden Zero?
No.
Okay.
What is Eden Zero?
You know, that's the
Oh, that's the thing that
Mashima's-
Manga Stream like said they wouldn't do anymore. No, I have not tried to read it
Yeah,
since
I
Manga
was gonna
Stream stopped putting it out.
that's the
That's
one too great
Mashima's Steward.
in Lucy #2.
I was reading it to see what was different, but then when they stopped covering it, I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
And
man.
I'm really happy.
Yeah, man. This Rave Master 3.
I love Rave Master 3.
You're quiet because I'm right.
It's just like Rave Master 2. Although so far there's no bullshit, so it's automatically better.
On the subject of new people's work, I have to read Kubo's new thing.
What's he doing?
I forgot the name of it. Something witch.
Oh,
It was a one shot.
Oh, it was a one shot?
Yeah.
Heck, that means I got time.
I hope instead of bleach, it's called Clorox.
Nah. Heck, I'm talking about I gotta read his new stuff. I gotta read his old stuff. I've been telling myself to read Zombie Powder for the longest.
You had bleach, now get ready for Tide. Why is it called Tide? Tide.
And then one of these days I'll get through Poké Special. Could have been
One of
reading
these
that
days
right.
I'll watch Shawshank Redemption.
So is anyone watching the Pokemon anime?
No!
Yo, they dropped a Utsuna reference last episode, and it was glaring, and it was hard, and it was beautiful. I haven't been watching it, but seeing stuff like that kind of makes me wish I had.
Like, I swear, it's not on the radar at all.
Just no one's watching it. No one our age is watching
At
it.
least last season, at least was somewhat on the radar.
Apparently,
about something.
Apparently, it's still doing well. Like, not ratings wise, but just like on its own, like the way it's built up. I watched a video describing how it's like, yeah, it kind of cuts out a lot of stuff that's been a mainstay in the series, but it kind of like pushes itself to being more like a comedy slice of life kind of thing.
Oh, that's definitely what it looked like.
Yeah, but then when there are battles, you know, the reduction in animation, like I guess the sharpness and everything of the models makes for like better fights.
Yeah.
You make cuts to make improvements, and you know it all looks good. So
look here. If they could just do a whole series on just the Pokemon League, that'd be great. Just the Pokemon League.
If they could make an anime for Poke Special, that would be great. I get out of Yellow Chapter faster.
Well, I mean, they did Pokemon Red. All they got to do is do Pokemon. Well, technically,
Origins is nothing like the manga though. Bro, that manga goes hard too.
What Origins? What?
They need to do a Silver, but technically they did that.
Oh, I was not paying attention. I'm reading Seven Deadly Sins while we're talking about the Pokemon.
That Legend of Thunder OVA, whatever it was. Yeah.
They did that technically.
Yeah. That old art style.
I was like, what the hell is this?
Yo, that's your boy Jimmy. Gold. I'm sorry, Ethan.
Where's Cyndaquil?
Look, we ain't speaking on it.
I'm so glad that Ash's Cyndaquil finally evolved into a Quilava after years.
I hopped back in on the Sun and Moon anime just to see the episode where Brock and Misty rolled up.
They did.
Whipped out some Mega Evolution.
Who Mega evolved?
Huh?
Who Mega evolved?
Misty's Gyarados Mega evolved, if I remember correctly, and then Brock's Onyx that he left with his younger brother that became a Steelix, that Mega evolved.
So, like, they knew what it was? Because Ash just found out.
Oh, yeah, like, I don't remember if they had come to Alola or if, like, Ash and them just, like, took a one-off trip to Kanto. It was one of the two. Either way, they met up and was like, we're going to battle for old time's sake and show you how we get down to Kanto. And Brock and Misty was just like, Mega Evolve, I'm with it, let's go.
All right, look, everybody's doing it now. Everybody's
doing it.
It's so cheap and affordable.
We're not cavemen. We have to. Of course, it's affordable. They got free healthcare in their world.
No, they have free Pokemon healthcare.
You're right. You're right.
How often would people actually get hurt? It's just the Pokemon getting hurt. I feel like, yeah, that's the better investment.
That's the cost efficiency. Pokemon get hurt so they don't have to, but because Pokemon get hurt so much, healthcare for them is free. Satoshi Tajiri knew what he was doing.
It's nice to know that we're touching on the issues.
Real issues.
Let's see, what do we got left to talk about?
We talked about Rockstar Studios, but we never got a chance to talk about TellTale Games, unless we did that one time. But there have been updates since then.
I think we did, actually. Yeah, we did.
We didn't go over the update. Yeah, because we talked about how they dropped everybody and kept that skeleton crew of 25 people to finish all their projects. But now that skeleton crew is gone too.
But also a different studios picked up the last season of Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a studio that was like already owned by.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Telltale is like gone
Dead.
now. They were gone before, but the remaining few people have since flown the coop.
I mean, I don't blame them. It's not.
Well,
it's
they
like
didn't. Well, they didn't necessarily leave either. They
Yeah, I was like, they didn't necessarily have a choice.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything going on.
Turns out Telltale didn't have the fortitude to keep everybody home. Which is unfortunate because that's people's jobs. But from what I understand, like other studios have been like, hey, we're having these meetings and group interviews and stuff like that. Other studios, in an attempt to help out people who have been, displaced by their job. They're just like, hey, come fool with us. We'll put you on. Yeah, I think that's really nice.
Yeah, we'll give you an interview and then reject you.
God, I hope that. I doubt that's going to be the case.
I'm just saying, if you and your friend come over here and he's better than you, you ain't coming.
Okay, that's different.
I know what you saw on Twitter, but hey, man.
Well, I mean, wasn't implying that they were going to be guaranteed.
Doesn't it feel like that, though?
Nah. Well,
you contact us, we'll hire you.
Personally, personally for me, I wouldn't see it like that. But I can see how somebody would.
It was like, oh, some nice guy is gonna call them, and he's gonna get a job.
Yeah, I could see how somebody would read it and automatically assume. But if it were me, I'd be like, okay, nah, here go an opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, yeah, you worked at Telltale and you did some coding for them, but you actually suck at it. That's why they were like these pickups. We're literally the problem.
Last thing that I wanted to talk about in brief would be the Harry Potter RPG that got leaked.
Yes.
Who's behind it?
We don't know.
I sleep.
Aren't we?
I sleep.
It's like Avalanche Games, though, isn't it?
I don't know.
Is it?
I haven't been following it.
Somebody that's owned by WB.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, I didn't think about that. That's me. I'm dumb.
My first question: is it a Switch exclusive?
What?
Oh,
why?
Wand controls, motion controls.
PS4 and Xbone also have. Well, I don't think Xbone is touching
Xbox doesn't
anything.
have that, but PS4 has access stuff.
Xbox got the Kinect, but I don't know if they're willing to acknowledge that anymore at this point in time.
Would you think that it would be a VR game?
No. It's an RPG
be a VR game. That's not what I'm saying. It's an RPG, but do you think that they would make a VR game for it?
No, what's the point?
It would not surprise me, but I do not think that is their aim right now. Now, if they released it as a game and it was PSVR compatible, that would be different. I see that happening. But I don't see it.
I mean, I'm interested to see what happens because I want to see the mechanics and how the game plays. I don't care about Harry Potter anymore. I'm fine. I don't have to touch it. I just want to see if it's fun, if it's worth getting for other people. Because if they do a bad job with this, like, I don't know what to tell them.
Wait, so Brian, what if they made another Lord of the Rings game?
Fuck yeah, I'd play it.
No, you wouldn't. You're completely out of that world.
No, I'm not.
They haven't made a book in forever.
No, I'm not, though. Like, I still like Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
I don't still like Harry Potter. I dropped it. I dropped it when I finished it. I said, I'm fine with this forever. It's where it needs to be. I don't need to go back.
He's saying he
said, I hate it now forever.
He's saying he has closure.
I have closure. Like, I don't feel compelled to go back in.
You don't have closure from Lord of the Rings with their 9-hour movies.
I feel compelled to go back in.
You feel compelled to go back in.
Yeah, because they're good. It's concise. Harry Potter is also an 8-movie franchise. Lord of the Rings has 3.
Okay, no.
Okay.
No, you lying to yourself and
First
you
of
lying
all-
to the rest of us here because you didn't count the Hobbit movies.
Yeah.
No, I didn't count the Hobbit movies because I don't like them.
Second of all, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War are canon, are they not?
No,
They're not.
they're not. They are
Okay.
They break canon, actually.
Okay. I had to ask because I was like, hold up. You got these 3 movies, then you got these 2 games taking place in between, then you got these 3 movies. Hold up.
So yeah, like Shadow of Mordor could have been canon, if they wanted it to be. But then they shat the bed with Shadow of War, and they it was all about okay, yeah. What broke canon in Shadow of War was they explained that ring wraiths were for a few of the bosses, and the people that they were did not match up to anything that we've already known in previously established lore. So yeah.
Shadow of Mordor's potential to be canon was what prompted me to still ask. I didn't know Shadow of War monkey wrenched all of that.
Yeah. They had an out, but they didn't take it.
Also, I'm looking at Avalanche Studios right now. I didn't know they gave Square information on developing 15.
Oh, maybe that's why 15 was so bad.
Yeah, it's Avalanche Studios was set to be collaborating with Square Enix on development of the airship segment of 15. However, it was later revealed that the company only provided information to them instead of working directly with them. Avalanche was like, I ain't touching that one with a 10-foot pole. That's a wild assumption, though. It makes sense because Square hires them out to do Just Cause.
Yeah. Okay. WB owns Avalanche Software. I didn't know they own Monolith, NetherRealm.
Really?
Shelly.
TT. Yeah, I guess that's the Lego games.
7 Deadly Sins Season 2 is on Netflix.
Okay.
Just wanted to tell you that. I'm reading it right now. I just saw this really amazing panel, and then it reminded me to tell you.
Oh, okay. Playdemic, Odyssey. I don't think those actually.
This TT, is this Traveler's Tales? Yeah, okay, this is Traveler's Tales.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it is.
Turbine,
WB, Young Lego Games.
W
Yeah.
New York.
Rocksteady, Monolith, NetherRealm, Traveler's Tales, WB Montreal, Turbine, WB San Francisco and New York, Avalanche, and Portkey. Yup.
I don't see Portkey.
I saw them on the not in the actual list in the wiki article, but over at the top right where it lists all their stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so many of them cross out NetherRealm.
Yo, bruh, NetherRealm with the Harry Potter though. A Fantastic Beasts fighting game. That's what Ed Boon would want.
What did Monolith make?
I don't know. I don't know about Monolith Productions. I know about Monolith Soft, but that's a different company.
Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Also Fear and Fear 2. Oh, Gotham City Imposters. That was an alright free-to-play game.
Well, I think that's it for tonight.
Yeah, it's either Rocksteady or Avalanche.
Mm-hmm. God, bro. I can't think of Rocksteady without thinking of Arkham though. So I'm like
driven to win.
So I'm like a Rocksteady Harry Potter.
It's got to be Avalanche.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I just I just read an article.
What?
Rockstar confirms that you can have gay cowboy sex in Red Dead 2.
Wait. What's the article from?
Hold on. I need to see if this is real.
That's why I asked you.
Damn it. Shit. I can't. It doesn't tell me the site. I have to see where this was from.
What? How are you not able to see the site?
It's someone cropping an image and making a fucking
Oh, you're on Twitter right now.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. It's someone who like took the article title in the picture and then put Ram Wrench from Lovin' You Cowboy next to it. Like Grant McDonald.
Okay, Arkham Knight came out in 2015. Wait, this Cars 3 game came out in 2007.
Sloan's on Twitter.
Actually, it's probably it might be
Yeah.
Rockstar.
Swear I follow her. If not, yeah. Hey, if you like books, go follow Sloan. She reviews them.
Yeah, she has way more subscribers than us.
She does.
No, it's fine. We get that collabo soon.
You should just go up under her comments, just follow us.
We're gonna review manga together.
Oh, but yeah, whatever this Cars 3 game is came out in 2017.
Cars 3 Drive to Win or something like that.
Yeah, how the fuck did you know what that was?
I saw it a lot at work when I worked at GameStop.
Who was buying this game?
Want me to be for real?
Yeah.
Pretty sure somebody pre-ordered it. I don't know who, but somebody did.
Oh my god, Cars 3 Drive to Win, pre-order now!
Yeah, something like that.
Actually, yeah, maybe it's Rocksteady, since Arkham Knight came out in 2015. That gives them a decent amount of development time, rather than a year. A year is the proof of concept.
Switch owners will be able to get slapped across the wall in style by Susan when Blaze Blue Central Fiction Special Edition drops in Japan in February. Don't know the US release date yet. That was all. He put the Yukiko colors on her. Hold up. That's looking alright. They look better on her than they do on Yukiko. Here, I'm gonna send this to Brian. I know he like him some Yukiko.
I do. All right. I'm recovering.
It's somebody playing Under Night. Play Under Night, by the way, guys. And guess he's on PC. The person who tweeted this is School Bus. He's a Carmine player, but he's playing against a Phonon, and she got these Yukiko colors going on. I'm like, all right, Phonon, I see you, girl. A special outfit has been added to Mario Odyssey. After you finish the main story, check out the shop to find zombie headwear in the zombie outfit.
Oh, no, I know what I was going to find. Here you go, George.
What are you sending me? Can I talk about it on the podcast?
I mean, you can look at it and decide that.
I like this already. Dante is back with a robust arsenal of weapons and stylish new tricks in DMC5.
I sent it to you on Snapchat.
Might stream that for y'all. See, you sent it to the wrong platform. I say that because my phone is dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. Well, you're going to get it twice, so Merry Christmas.
Oh, God. Now I don't want to see it if you send it over Snap.
Shelly will get a kick out of this, too.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry.
Gee, thanks, Kotaku. They said Mario was dressing up as Luigi for Halloween, and it's the zombie Mario costume from Odyssey, but they cracked the joke as him dressing up as Luigi from the Belmont reveal when he dies.
Oh.
Apparently, I got put in a Mario Kart group chat.
By who?
Oh, Leanne's like, let's play Mario Kart right now. I'm like, girl, I ain't even got your friend code.
Well, George, did you see it?
I did.
Alright.
Ugh. Oh, Detective Needham.
I figured you'd enjoy that. You're a fan.
I mean, it's not Sadeo, so you know I'm not.
Oh, I know, but I mean, I
I'm
did the best that I
incredibly
had.
excited about it, but
Oh, Brian.
Yeah.
You should totally watch Black Lightning.
I don't want to watch Black
yes,
Lightning.
no, Brian, watch it, do it,
How black is the lightning?
bruh. Okay, so the lightning.
I heard you drop whatever that was on the ground. That was the funniest shit. You slam it down on the table.
I slam my coffee mug down and it's like, yo, look, okay.
Shut the fuck up.
I just started watching it not too long ago, and yes,
I would have told you guys about Black Lightning last year.
it is everything. Also, Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission is coming to Switch. I don't know what that is. We'll run with it. Anyway, yeah, bruh.
What episode are you on?
I don't remember. I know I'm still in like season 1. I think I'm like episode 6 by now.
Okay.
Homeboys got shot.
All right.
The I don't want to spoil this for anybody listening, but I'm gonna have to do it right quick. So like the pastor got shot, and then homegirl's boyfriend, and that's when they dropped the he might not be able to walk.
Exactly where you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna go. I want to wish you all a happy Halloween. We might do another spooky stream again if we get the motivation and topics to do it.
Bro, some news is gonna happen in the next week.
I mean, sure.
Y'all just gotta be about it, and YouTube just gotta be about it.
Yeah, who knows? Sony might even let you change your PSN name or something.
Well, that did happen. We didn't talk about it. Next time.
On Dragon Ball C&C Bros.
Considering changing it out of spite. Play Skull